What's up, motherfucker?
Oh, of course he's coming to pull me over, dude. Oh my god. Fucking Dante, dude. It's always Dante just chilling in Grove, man.
All right, Mr. Buddha, turn that engine off for me, sir.
Vato, it's wrong for you to assume it's Mr. Buddha, homie. Take care. No! Every time! And we have a newsie on us. We're going to jail. Oh, we're so fucked.
He just jumped off the bridge. Mr. Buddha. Injured. Buddha, stop moving, sir. Stop moving.
What you want, man?
Stop moving, sir.
Fuck!
Gonna have him at gunpoint. It's gonna be under the canals.
Motherfucker,
Don't
why you have
move,
a assault
sir, don't
rifle
move.
out, man?
Face away from
What
me.
the fuck wrong with you, motherfucker?
Face away from me, Mr.
No,
Buddha.
dude.
Face away from me.
What's wrong, man?
Mr. Buddha, face away from me.
Listen, motherfucker, just put the gun away, alright? Let's calm down here, man.
No, no, no. Face away from me. Put your hands up. We'll get you in cuffs and then we'll talk, okay?
Why you have a gun out for, man? What the fuck I do, motherfucker? Hmm?
Mr. Buddha, listen to me. Face away from me. Put your hands up.
No, you listen to me. Answer my question, man. Why you have a gun, motherfucker? What's wrong, man?
Because, Mr. Buddha, you've got quite a record, okay, sir?
Motherfucker, if I was going to kill you, I would have done it when you pulled me over, man. What you mean?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. You've also got the violent tag, Mr. Buddha, sir. Can you, do what I tell you? Face away from me.
What you
Put
mean
your hands
violent
up.
talk, man? What the fuck that mean?
You're a violent criminal, Mr. Buddha. You're violent, okay, sir? Still gonna have him at gunpoint. He's refusing
Violent
to
how,
comply.
man?
Mr. Buddha,
Yeah, man?
do what I tell you. We're gonna have more officers come and tase you. I'm warning you.
Alright, man. Alright, man. Calm down, alright?
Hands up. Don't fucking move now, okay? No, Mr. Buddha. Mr. Buddha, I'm not fucking playing. Stop
Hey,
moving.
motherfucker, just put the gun away, man.
No, you keep your hands up, okay? 10-4. Gonna wait for assistance before I go in for the cuff.
We gotta try and drop it, dude.
No, Mr. Buddha, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing?
What's up, man? What's up, man?
Can you hear me? You just dropped something in the water.
I didn't drop shit,
Mr. Buddha,
motherfucker.
face
No
away
idea
from
what
me.
you're talking about, man.
Face away from me.
Why are you guys so fucking aggressive? Holy shit.
Mr. Buddha, face. Stop moving. Stop moving.
Oh, dude, rip the Uzi. Fuck.
Class 450 gonna have one detained.
Well, I'm not. Listen, I don't like the fact that Dante's just left you in the water. Okay, you could get like trench foot or something. I'm gonna get you out of it.
Hey, it's what Dante does, man. Chill at my house all fucking day just to pull me over, man.
Okay. All right. We'll have a chat. I'm not entirely sure what the situation is, but we can have a chat about it, Mr. Buddha. No problem at all. What do you drop? Holy fuck, are you kidding me?
Oh,
Wait, stand still,
no!
stand still.
Free scrap metal there for you if anybody wants it. It's too heavy.
Hey, this guy's a stalker, man. Always outside my house, always following me everywhere, man. I want to fucking file a restraining order right now, man.
And who?
Yeah, I'm a stalker, Daryl, for patrolling the gang areas. It's because I care
Motherfucker,
about
you are
Mr. Buddha.
outside
Didn't
my
you
house
stalk
every
Pip, too?
single day, man. You followed me around 2 days ago for about 20 minutes, man. You are a stalker. I'm
Hey,
going to
Buddha,
fucking sue
he has
you.
a
No,
history of
no,
stalking people.
Oh, does he, man?
Oh, fuck
Pippa
you,
Gray.
Reed.
Yeah, Pippa Gray.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you motherfucker.
You have a history of stalking people, man? Oh, now we're definitely going to court,
I'll
motherfucker.
read his dress as a baby.
Oh, you're definitely going to court, especially if you have history, man. I'm about to fuck you good.
No, no, no. 10-4, thank you.
Does he actually have, like, a... Did he actually go to court over this shit?
No, I'm not a stalker, Mr. Buddha.
Ah,
Call it
beg to
proactive
differ, man.
policing,
He
okay,
said
sir?
you are a stalker, motherfucker. You have
Proactive
history, man. You have
policing.
history, man.
I have history with Reed, yeah. I've seen,
Ah, sure, man. That all makes sense, motherfucker.
No. Listen, I care about you, Mr. Buddha. That's why I follow you, okay?
You understand? You admitting to following me is not good for you, right? You're literally admitting to
Following,
stalking me because you
a
care about me, man.
violent- A violent... Oh, fuck, that does sound bad. A violent criminal.
You literally just admitted to following me because you care about me, man. I could actually sue
No,
you for
no,
this
no, I
shit.
fo-
You just
no,
admitted
no,
to
no,
it, man,
I-
and your officer heard it, man.
Followed you
On the
because
road?
you
Let's see
ran
how it
red
works,
lights,
man.
Mr. Buddha.
Nah, motherfucker, you said
I
you
didn't
follow
hear
me because you
anything.
care
All of a
about me,
sudden I
man.
cut-
Oh,
you
sure
didn't
you
hear
did.
anything,
Sure you didn't, man.
unfortunately.
Can hear me go 100 miles per hour, but couldn't hear him, man.
What was that?
I can never hear anybody going 100 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, I didn't say anything like that, Mr. Buddha.
Ah, sure you didn't, man. Now you are a liar. What kind of cop are you, man? You go to lie under oath? Oh, I'm going to sue the
Liar?
shit out of you,
No,
man.
I'm not a liar, sir.
I want to speak to lawyer.
But
I want to speak
he's
to
not
Sean.
under
Sean,
oath right now. Yeah, I think
you
he
want
is. Let me
Sean
give
up?
him a...
You already confessed to your crimes, Mr. Buddha.
Ah, but I want to
Lawyer's
talk to
too
him
late.
about suing you for stalking me, man. Especially now that you admitted to it.
Okay, no. I
You
don't admit to
literally
stalking
just
I
admitted to it, man. You said you follow me
No,
around
I-
because you care about me, man. You literally just admitted to stalking me.
No. I care about you, but it's not because.
Nah,
I don't follow
motherfucker, you
'cause I
said
care
you
about
follow
you.
me
I
around
follow you
because you care about me, man.
LSPD.
You
You hear this
literally
now?
admitted to stalking me.
Dante, did
Let's
you really
get
say
those
that?
cuffs off. Of course not. No,
He
he's
did,
getting
man.
angry 'cause
He
I'm always
said
at
he
his
follows me
house,
around because
so-
he cares about me, man. He literally said that, man. Swear on my dead grandma, man.
No, he's a liar.
Dante, you need
He's a
to, I
criminal.
don't know what, probably not say things like that. Even
Are
if
you
you're
wait?
joking.
Are you believing him now Snow, over your own senior officer?
No, I'm
Wow.
just saying, just don't
Wow.
say things
Just
like
wow.
that. I'm not saying
Just
that I
get-
believe
Dante,
anything. I'm
Dante,
just saying don't say that.
listen, Dante, get his charges ready. His lawyer's on his way. I'm gonna want to ask Mr. Buddha some questions.
Oh, I don't want to talk
Should
to
we
you,
not
man.
go
I
into
paid the fee.
the interrogation room, McCormick?
Yeah. Mr. Buddha, can you come over here and put your hands through the bars, please?
No, I can't, motherfucker. I don't wish to speak to you, man.
Well, we're moving you to the interrogation room. So.
Well, I wish to not be interrogated, man.
It's just a more. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be interrogated, Mr. Buddha. We're just moving to that room purely because we might have more people coming in, and just easier to be in a private room like that, so
Alright.
you can speak to your lawyer.
All right.
Nice, thank you, Mr. Buddha. Appreciate your cooperation, sir.
Mr. Buddha, sir, you're using your license too.
Active
Ah,
two,
Ah,
code
Dante, you're gonna get
4,
fucked in court, man. You admitted to stalking me. I'll see you there, all right?
Okay, Mr. Buddha, you have a good one, sir. Wait, actually, I want to stick around for the questioning.
Oh god. Dante, 1 second. We're not gonna be in the room with him because
She'll be back in
it can be a bit
service.
crowded. So once he's done speaking to his lawyer, we'll just be in
Oh, yeah.
in the middle room. Just watch. All right. It can be having too many people in there can be a little bit much. So it's better if it can just be one-on-one or one with the lawyer. Yeah, you didn't actually say that, did you?
That was. No. I
Okay.
said I was proactive policing. The other day he was running on foot in the hood, and I was watching him closely, and apparently, according to him, that's stalking.
Interesting. That's your regular patrol route. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes, sir. Look how I'm
Yep.
dressed. No, tactical. Because of the
I
gang
see
area,
that.
You know.
Yep. All right. Fine with me. He did say it. Did he actually say it, chat? Oh my god, what a fucking liar!
Hey, Shaw, what's going on, man?
So I've been given 3 charges. It's not the full complete list, but based on what I've been told, you're fucked.
What's
On the
up?
charges, at least. I mean, there's nothing I can do with possession of a Class 2 if you had a Class 2. Can't do anything if you were reckless evading or resisting arrest.
I didn't resist, man. He told me to put my hands up, I put my hands up. What the fuck you mean?
Did you run after putting your hands up?
No. Listen,
How
man.
truthful
Shaw,
you being with me?
I'm being truthful, motherfucker. He told me to put my hands up. I stood
Okay,
still, put
alright.
my hands up, went against the wall. He put me in cuffs, man.
Okay,
Look,
alright.
Listen, man. I want to sue
That's not
Dante
bad.
for stalking me, and I want to get a restraining order, man. He
What?
literally admitted to stalking me, man. He said, I like to follow you around because I like you, is what he said to me, man. He said it in front of everybody at the hospital, too. Always around my house. 2 days ago, followed me around for about 20 minutes, man. Always fucking stalking me, man.
Okay, to be fair, he kind of did the same thing to me earlier. I told Dab, hey, do you want to race at Sandy Shores? And then Dab fucking apparently put Red Bull in his tank because he fucking flew to Sandy Shores doing like 300 miles an hour. And I was behind him. And then Dante decided to follow me nonstop. To the point where I took the right into Sandy Shores to go towards that dinosaur diner cafe thingy with the gas station in the back. He waited for me to pump gas. He was just waiting. Every turn I took, he took.
That's right,
Creeping.
man. He's fucking been stalking me,
creeping.
harassing me, always outside my house, man. And he literally admitted to enjoy following me around, man.
Well, I mean, the police can lie to you. So, I mean, he can just say, oh, I was just kidding. And then you're fucked and you have no case. Like, the only way he can really get shafted on that is if he admits to it, because as of right now, it's a he said, she said. But
But there's tons of witnesses,
I
right?
have more
In
important.
the hospital?
It would depend. It would depend. But
I
again,
mean, he said
could
it around
just come down to him
doctors,
stating
the
that he
MS
lied.
man.
None of that's going to matter unless he says it in court, because it's all hearsay. But hey, I have something a lot more important to tell you. Like, a lot more important.
What's up, man?
McCormick told me that he wants to question you on the basis that in your past 5 arrests, you have had Class 2 weapons. So, to me, that starts screaming red flags, fucking search and seizure, coming soon TM.
Nah, we good, motherfucker. It's all good.
Oh, okay. So what you're telling me is you're not going to be answering any questions, right?
No, I'm not, man. I plead the fifth.
Unless you, I mean, you could answer questions, maybe for some time off. You know, wink, wink.
Motherfucker,
give them
they
some-
say this. Listen, I'm gonna give you time off if you answer my questions, man. Then they'll go like this. All right, Mr. Buddha, you're here looking at 200 months, brother. But since you answered all my goddamn questions, I'm gonna give you time
199.
served for 5 months, brother. There you go, Billy. That's what they do, man.
Okay, well, give me an example of the information you would give them, whether it be true or not.
I'm not sure what I would say, man. But whatever I say, even if it was true, they're not going to believe me and give me like no time off, man.
That's not true, because I can negotiate a really good deal.
All right, what kind of deal we talking here, motherfucker? What am I looking at, man? What's my time and fine? They tell you?
I don't know the full list. Actually, let me go get that first before we even consider this, because if it's not that long, then we should.
All
be
right,
good.
sounds good. I'll wait here.
And
No
it's not
problem,
gonna be
man.
worth it. All right, hold on.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Dante, could I have the full list of charges? Because I only had received a few charges from McCormick.
Yeah, it's reckless evading, resisting arrest, and criminal possession of a Class 2.
Okay, all right, that is all the
Damn,
charges.
I'm good.
Yep, that was impressive. All right, so he's telling me that he immediately put his hands up, and you cuffed him.
What?
No, I needed backup because he didn't want to put his hands up.
I mean, did he run though, or did he just not put his hands up?
Yeah. No, he ran. He tried to evade from me, but unfortunately, it looked like he snapped his spine in half. So he couldn't get very far. So I had a gun pointed to him. Went back and forth.
I'm sorry,
for about
snapped
5
his
minutes
spine in
until-
half?
Yep. I mean, he was limping. He was limping.
Is this...
So here's what happened, Mr. Shaw.
Go on.
He ran a red light. I chased him down, pulled him over, tried to speak to him. He decided to put on a fake accent, drive away from me at a high rate of speed. He unfortunately is a shitty driver, and he got ejaculated out of his vehicle. He decided to climb off the side of a bridge and started to attempt to evade me. I eventually cornered him, held him at gunpoint. He refused to comply. With multiple orders, got snow there. He eventually complied, faced away from me, and he decided to drop his little SMG on the ground next to him. Went in for the cuffed him, got the SMG, and took him to the hospital. Got him checked out. He was actually fine, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And yeah, here we are.
All right. And what's the time and fine associated with these 3 charges? I'm gonna say
It is
70.
75 months,
Oh, 70.
4.2k ticket, but I am willing to drop it to about 50 months. For Mr. Buddha, he's very nice to work with, you know. It's give and take. He gave me, I gave, reduced time.
Now he has expressed concerns, Mr. Wolf, with you following him around. Not that that plays any role in any of this, but is this something you commonly do, Mr. Wolf?
I'm a very active patroller.
Follower.
of Grove
Yep.
Street and James. Don't put
And-
words in my mouth.
And the
Mr. Shaw,
highway
okay,
and
before
the dinosaur
Listen, I will kick
cafe.
you out of this PD, Mr. Shaw, if you start putting words in my mouth. okay?
No, you followed me in a very strange manner earlier. Waited for me to
I
pump
have no
gas.
recollection of that.
Continued to follow me.
Okay. Whatever you say,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Shaw. Yeah, so I
I'm
patrol the
kidding.
gang
I'm
areas a
busting
lot,
your
that's
balls,
why I'm
Dante,
dressed
don't
like
worry.
this, you know?
All right, so you're willing to drop it to 50. So if he were willing to take the 50 months right now, we'd be good to go. He'd be sent off on his way.
I mean, he pleaded guilty in the car.
Huh? I'm gonna.
I was like, hey, Mr. Buddha, do you want a lawyer?
Yeah, let me just
No,
grab my
I'm
suitcase
pleading guilty.
filled
Take
with
me away.
very tons of confidential information.
Fuck. I wish he left the suitcase here.
Subs.
Buddha,
What's up, man?
hey, why is it that every time you come here, you always plead guilty before ever getting a lawyer?
I did not plead guilty, man. I was
He said
lying.
in the car you pled guilty.
I was lying, just like how he could admit something
You
and then
can-
lie, right?
You not when you've been read your rights.
He didn't read me my rights, man.
He didn't?
My rights
Okay,
were not
alright,
read to me
listen,
until I got here, motherfucker. To be honest,
Alright,
I don't
so
even think my rights got
here's
read to me in here, man. Not too short.
All right, here's what we're working with. The 3 charges: possession of a Class 2 firearm, reckless evading and resisting arrest, 75 months, $4,250 fine. He's willing to drop it down to 50.
Motherfucker, who comes up with these
50
times and
months.
fines, man? That much for those
Well,
charges?
I think the Class 2 alone is like 45 months.
How much fine for the class 2, man?
I think it's 2250.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Who the fuck comes up with this shit? Who writes these laws, man?
I don't know, but listen, you can't be acting like it's normal to roll around with a Class 2 every time. Listen, you run a red light, you have a Class 2, and then you run away from the police, and then you crash, you get caught, and then bam, you're fucked. Why run around with a Class 2?
Listen, motherfucker, I was going to go put my class 2 away, alright? I was looking for something, man. Dante always talking me. I got tired of his bullshit, man.
Wrong place, wrong time. That's fucked.
Yeah, man. I was literally going to my fucking house to grab my tuna chip, put my gun away, and go do some races, man. But Dante, I was in front of my
shit, you
fucking
missed
house
out on the
watching me, man.
races.
I
There's,
was in
like,
front of my fucking
10
house
of us
watching me,
there.
man.
Okay, yeah, I did bring up the fact that he was also following me earlier, and he was like, "Don't put words in my mouth. Don't make me kick you out of PD."
What?
But yeah, I think he was joking. I was just calling him out on the whole, following harassment stuff. So right now he's willing to drop it to 50. I might be able to get him down a little lower, but I mean that's going to require me going there, wasting more time, and I don't know how much time you want to be here. Because the longer
And
you're
look,
here, the
to
less
be
time you
fair,
have to
I
be
threw
doing
that
jobs
Uzi in the water,
prison.
man. You have any proof it's mine?
Yeah, he said he literally witnessed you drop it.
I don't know about that, man.
He also said, listen, your version of events and his are two very, very different events. He said you pulled you over for running a red light, you put on a fake accent, you drove away at a high rate of speed, you got ejected from your car, you climbed off the side of a bridge and then attempted to evade, and then he finally cornered you, you refused to comply, and then eventually you complied and dropped your SMG.
The S15 and you can probably borrow the GTR.
Listen, motherfucker, that's not what happened, man. What happened was he was sitting in front of my house, stalking me, alright? Following me, put me over for some bullshit, assumed it was fucking me, man. So I took off, motherfucker.
Wait, do you have a valid license?
I do. I mean, I did.
Why'd you run?
Motherfucker, I was tired of his bullshit, man. Alright, look, it's the principle, motherfucker. This motherfucker always following me,
I get
always in
it's
front
the
of my house,
principle, but
man.
you're letting him win. All you had to do was pull over, take a fucking ticket, and move on with your day. Now you're getting charged with $4,000 in fines. You're gonna be in prison for 50 months. Is it really worth it? You got to consider the consequences of your actions, dude, especially when you have something like that on you.
Listen, motherfucker, look, man. Alright, look, I get it, motherfucker. I fucked up, man. But I do want to take him to court and get a restraining order, man.
Okay, I don't necessarily know how that would work given he's a peace officer. I know that obviously, in situations like this, it'll hopefully prevent him from waiting outside of your house until you leave, but that's...
I mean, can he just do that too? Can he just sit outside another criminal's house and wait for him to fuck up?
I mean, there's nothing against the law saying that he can't. Unless he's actively harassing you.
I mean, he is, man. He literally followed me around for like 20, 30 minutes, half hour at the grocery a couple of days ago, man. I'm walking, I'm running through alleyways and shit. He following me everywhere, man. I didn't do nothing illegal.
Okay, how about this? I'll bring it up with Snow.
And look at Twitter,
I'll bring
man.
up that
Every
concern.
time I tweet, he's always retweeting me, man. Every single time. Always mocking my tweets, always saying this fucking sarcastic bullshit.
Ooh. Is that Friendly Fire Records we out here? Is that a fucking Cop Killer Records
Yeah, man.
attack?
That's right, man.
They're looking to buy some plastic and weed. All I've got. He hasn't said too much. He does seem to be mocking people, though.
Huh, you should have seen the other day, motherfucker. He retweeted my tweet like at least 8-9 times just mocking me, man.
Strange. Very strange. Okay. Here, let me go out there and I'll see if I can get you like 35 or something.
Motherfucker, I don't even give a shit about the fucking time, man. The fine is what fucking kills you in your asshole, man.
Yeah, I know, but that's primarily the Class 2 charge. Like, most of that's from the Class 2.
Alright. And
listen, fucking... there's no way I'm gonna fucking argue that the Class 2 wasn't yours when it was right next to your feet, and each time you've been arrested prior to this, you've had a Class 2.
Alright, look, man. All I want to know is, do you think we can find a restraining order against this motherfucker? Sue him for harassing and stalking me?
Him doing his job isn't harassment. That's the unfortunate thing. Like, you running a red light isn't his fault, if that makes sense.
So does he have a permit to
no, I mean it does, right?
Because
if I fuck up, I get it. He pulls you over. But what if he just talks you and tell you fuck up, you know? Is that allowed as a cop? Doesn't he have better things to do than to follow me around all fucking day?
Well, so for it to be considered stalking, you would have to pretty much fear for your safety.
I mean, I did. That's why I ran, man. Look, he pulled me over, alright? He goes, hey, Mr. Buddha, get out the car, man. I'm in a car, fully tinted windows, alright? I got scared, man. No way he fucking knew it's me unless he's been following me around all day, man. So I fucking took off.
Okay, all right. I mean, I can bring up those concerns, but I feel like we should deal with this in a very strategic way, Mr. Buddha, and here's why.
All
If I
right, all
have a
right.
conversation with Snow, and I say, listen, Mr. Buddha feels like he's being stalked and harassed by Mr. Wolf, given that he's followed him many, many times for long periods of time, and he simply doesn't feel safe around Wolf, and he feels that his every action is being, just continuously watched for no good reason. I feel like that coming from Snow versus there being any kind of lawsuit against him would be a lot better. Think about it. His superior would be like, listen, you got to back off. And then at that point, what is he going to do? Ignore his boss?
All right, I mean, sure, you the brains here, man. Whatever you think is best, I fucking follow you, man.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go out there. I'll see if I can get the time reduced a little more. Obviously, I can't do anything about the fine. That's set in stone. Afterwards, I'm going to be speaking with Snow in regards to it and hopefully get this issue resolved. Because I'll bring up my personal experience with Dante today. Not that any of it is illegal, but the fact that he is pretty much stalking for the most part, that's very concerning. So let me go get this sorted so I'm not waiting here for, the rest of the day.
All right, motherfucker, no worries, man. Take your time. I'm in no rush, man. No rush, all right? Not like I have anything better to do, man.
Oh. One more thing. Like I said, McCormick is he wants to question you. It's McCormick, it's Snow, and it's Wolf out there. There's no reason for all three of them to be around, so just, again, be careful. Anticipate that something's coming in the future.
All right, you might want to jump too, Sha. You have spider on foot, man. I believe.
Again, Mr. Boot.
It's the Great Egg Detective, man. Perception level higher than my dick. What's up, man?
Listen, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. I want to know the answers to. Okay. First of all, this is your 5th incident where you're caught with a automatic weapon in your possession, sir. Where do you get these weapons?
I get them from Mission Row PD, man.
Okay.
From Mission Row PD.
Hold on, wait a minute. Mr. Buddha, I do need you to understand that these questions that are being asked should be taken very seriously. As a result, if you do not want to answer the question, please do not answer them in a joking way as you just did. Just state that I do not wish to answer the question, and then he'll move on to the next question. Again, you are not obligated to answer any questions whatsoever, so do take that into account. If you do not want to answer, just to speed things up, say, I do not wish to answer that question, and he'll ask the next one.
All right, sound good. All right, let's start again, man.
Okay, so where do you get these weapons, Mr. Boot?
Which weapons, man? Be more specific.
The automatic one, the Uzis, Tech 9s, all that kind of stuff.
I get them from somewhere, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Buddha, as your legal counsel, I'm going to highly advise you to not answer any question in reference to weapons.
Oh, you're gonna advise against it? You want me to shut up?
Yeah, I do. I do want you to shut up.
All right, man. I play my 5th dimension, man.
I just want to
Okay.
make it clear that my client means his 5th Amendment, not the 5th dimension.
That's right, man.
Oh, all right. His 5th Amendment. Okay. Mr. Buddha. So today, you stepped out of your house with a automatic weapon on your person, got into a car and drove off. Is that correct?
That's incorrect, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mr. Buddha. I
Again?
just you can say there, McCormick. I just need a word.
What? Just say nothing again?
Nothing other than I'm not gonna answer the question.
All right, man. All right, I played the 5th dimension again, man. Next question. Let's go.
I would like to make it clear, again, McCormick, that he's not pleading the 5th dimension. He's pleading the 5th, his 5th Amendment.
That's right, man.
Okay. when Officer Wolf pulled you over, did you try to use a different accent to make him think that you were somebody else?
Sure? Alright, man. I played the flight attendant again, man.
Yep, just for clarification, that'll be his Fifth Amendment.
Okay. Well, so you drove off, you crashed, is that correct?
Flight attendant again, man.
Okay.
Golden RP.
After you crashed, did you run away from the police?
I'm holding 5 fingers, man. That means I play my 5th dimension again, man.
Fifth Amendment, requirement, again, just for clarification.
So when Officer Wolf held you at gunpoint, did you drop something on the ground next to
5th Amendment again, man.
Okay, then why are you
didn't even need
pleading
to
guilty
clarify
to
that
all of
one.
the charges that were brought up to you?
Wait, hold on. When did he plead guilty?
Yeah, he said he was going to plead guilty. I just called you because I wanted to question him.
Wait, he said he was going
He
to
said-
plead guilty?
Mm-hmm.
He was going to, therefore did
He
not.
didn't. Yeah, he was in the process of.
Mm-hmm. So right now he's not pleading guilty to any of these charges. Is that correct?
To the best of my knowledge, I don't believe he's going to plead guilty.
Okay, interesting.
Wait, break. Shaq, come here, man.
What?
What do you mean? I'm not playing guilty, then what the fuck gonna happen, man? Are we going to bench trial?
75 months at most. I heard that you were getting 50 months just because you were very kind to Wolf. Very, very kind. When you're
Yeah,
good
but
to
you
him,
just
he's
said
good to
you
you.
just said I'm not playing guilty, right? Am I playing guilty or not, man?
No. Mm-mm. Not right now.
Oh, all right. Alright, continue.
Okay, sorry.
All right, so if I look right, the message that Officer Wolf sent me, you pleaded guilty multiple times in his car. Why'd you do that, Mr. Buddha? You were under Miranda.
When were his rights read to him?
Plead the Declaration of Independence.
As before he was put inside the vehicle, as always.
You know, before I was put
as
inside the vehicle, I
always,
went flying out the windshield, man. Blood
You were
everywhere,
taken to
you
the
know,
hospital.
disoriented, you know, not feeling so good.
Mhm. Weren't you taken to the hospital, Mr. Buddha?
I was, man. Afterwards.
Were you let go by the doctor as being in a stable condition?
I plead the 5th, man.
I mean, we can get those medical records.
Listen, he requested a lawyer, okay, and that means he's exploring his legal options here. All right. I don't believe
Yeah, I'm just
that
trying to
he
find
has
out
pled
why.
guilty to any of the charges, especially if he wasn't even aware of what the charges were going to be. You know, these things
I
have
was-
to
I
be
was-
made clear as day. You know, if
Yeah,
he
I
is
completely.
only aware of certain charges and he says, I plead guilty, sure, he might have intended to plead guilty, but what if, after receiving legal counsel, he learns of something new and again, has other avenues to explore, other channels to explore, legally speaking.
Okay.
You know, maybe my client here doesn't understand the difference between a no contest and a guilty plea. And as such, he would like to, if he did attempt to plead guilty before, revoke said plea, given that nothing is set in stone, and instead plead no contest, where he will agree to not contest the charges, but, you know, that's not an admittance of guilt.
Booyah, Shaka,
Mhm.
man.
Okay. Well, then, if you're not gonna plea out, Mr. Buddha, let's think about this. This is your 5th charge of carrying a Class 2 weapon inside the city. Your previous charges included first-degree robbery with said type of weapon, and today you were just running away. The others were more serious. Now, you being a repeat offender, and every time we catch you lately, you have one of these weapons on you, makes me believe that you have more of them. And I could just request a 72-hour hold pending investigation on you.
Over what, man?
Wait, hold on.
Over
On the
you
basis that
being caught
someone
5 times.
I've served my
weapons.
sentence for those times,
now
man.
And let me finish. And now you just leave your house, take your car, get chased
Allegedly,
by an officer, and
allegedly,
boom, you get caught with
allegedly,
Buddha,
man.
Buddha, don't say anything. Okay.
That's not really
Hypothalamus,
allegedly.
Miss Lee. Go on.
Now, that being said, if you're willing to talk to me, I might forgo all of this 72-hour hold.
So what you're
even
doing is
take
you're
the
threatening
so
him
you're
with a
threatening me.
72-hour hold. You're
No,
holding this above his head in exchange
I'm
for
saying-
Of course you are, man. Then what are you doing?
I'm saying that I could do that. I'm not saying that I
Okay.
will do that.
Uh-huh. So
You see the shit I deal with, Shaw? You see this shit?
I completely understand. I completely understand. Okay, so how about this? How about we just cut this short? Mr. Buddha here, I imagine, will plead no contest to the charges in exchange for his 50 months.
All right. Well, he can have his 50 months then. I'm gonna say, Mr. Buddha, if we catch you again with said weapon, it's gonna be your 6th time.
Ah, still threatening me, motherfucker. See what I mean,
Buddha,
Shaw? You
all
see
I
what I
heard
mean,
was-
man?
I have a point.
What's up? What you say? What you say?
Hello.
Hey there, Mr. Buddha, sir.
Look,
It'll be
don't
50
th-
months.
Give me a
okay,
minute
sir?
with my lawyer, man,
What?
real quick. Hmm?
Yeah, just
No
gonna
worries,
need
no
a
worries.
second.
Yep, no, you good.
He's not wrong. Okay? Them catching you with Class 2 weapons this many times means you either have a supply or know someone, and they're gonna...
You know what? What you say?
They're gonna investigate.
Motherfucker, let them investigate
then they
all they
will-
want, but to threaten that bullshit?
Well, honestly, the reason they probably didn't do it was just because he realized that they fucked up by holding it above your head versus just saying, based on this, we're gonna do this. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if you have anything. They saw you walk out of a building. They then caught you with the weapon. So they very likely understand that you have something somewhere. All right, and you need to be careful.
Alright, let me ask you a question, man.
What?
So he can just threaten the hold, right? Based on the fact that I've got the cut before, but haven't I served the time for that shit?
You have, but it plays into a larger picture of you walking into a house or some kind of building and then coming out with a weapon. And you've
Well,
had at
but
least
the
5
thing
of
is,
these, and so
But you know,
you have paid your debt to society, yes, but it's playing into the bigger role. So when they approach a judge, they're going to say, Mr. Buddha has been found with 5 Class 2 weapons in X amount of time and was witnessed coming out of this property with this weapon, and after being pulled over or attempting to pull him over, he ran off and was caught with X, Y, and Z, whatever
that's
you had
under
on
the
him.
assumption that I had the weapon in my hand, right? Because I didn't have it in my hand, man.
No, just on your person. And even if you dropped it, Wolf is going to say he witnessed you put it
No,
on the
but here's
floor.
my point,
And it's
right?
gonna...
I could have gotten that gun from anywhere, man. Why assume my house, you know?
Well, I mean, logically, where's someone going to store stuff, right?
Yeah, but he's trying to
Especially
paint a
here.
picture that I walked inside my house, grabbed a gun, left, and went somewhere, man.
Well, he's painting a picture that you had a gun after you left the house. And let's be honest here, Buddha. When search warrants are signed, they're not signed for just a fucking house. They're signed for every vehicle you fucking own, every property you own. So.
Oh, he's not gonna find shit. I promise you that, man.
Well, if that's the case, then you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, motherfucker. I don't mind if he wants
If
to
they
go
were
and
to-
ride me. Go ahead, man. Hold me for 72 hours over bullshit. That's why I have problem, man.
No. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't give them anything. You know why? Because if they find nothing, they're going to assume other things, right? Whereas if you go to prison now, you get let out, they might assume that you moved stuff, right? But if you just let them go in now, they're going to know that stuff is already elsewhere.
Oh, shit. I see, man. Alright, so I plead no contest, get the 50 months.
No contest.
Watch my asshole. I see what you're saying, man.
Yep. Be careful.
Alright,
Give me
man.
a second.
Juicebox, you are
Nope.
insane, my dude.
Oh, well.
Mr. Buddha, sir. 50 months, okay, sir.
Wolf.
Gonna be.
Wolf, given that he's been here for quite some time, is there any way to drop that down just a little bit?
Okay, Buddha, 30 months, okay, sir.
Stop stalking me, man.
Not stalking you, Buddha, okay? You have a good one, okay?
You too,
All right,
stalker.
30 months. You have a good one, Mr. Buddha.
Take care,
I'll
shot.
see
Thank you
when
for
get
everything,
out, Mr.
man.
Buddha, 30,
Oh,
okay?
you got to stalk me again.
Not a
You see
problem.
this shit? He's gonna stalk me again, man. You see that shit? He said he's going to see me when I'm out, man.